Dana Abercrombie, The Coalition. Thank you so much for speaking to me. What I found fascinating with Hedda, the character, is that she is a chameleon, but she desires control. But at the same time, she kind of lacks a sense of self. How do you find a psychological way within that character and how she interacts with others?
Oh goodness, what a great question. And also you really captured so much of what I was trying to, what I think is true about our Hedda. So that's such a great compliment actually that you saw the things that I was trying to express. Um, I mean, it's a character that has captivated audiences for so long. She's really mercurial. I feel like it was also helped. You said chameleon, for example, and even the costume design wanted to be kind of chameleon-like. It's why I'm wearing that sort of green dress so I can blend in with the background. There's also all these different layers. So you can't really make out exactly what it is. It lace? Is it this? Is it that? So even I think her mercurial nature is expressed in the costume design. Um, I it's a hard thing to articulate, but I promise you, in terms of my internal logic, I think she's somebody who feels a tremendous lack of power and agency and personhood, and thereby tries to exert a lot of power over other people. And I think I felt a tremendous amount of empathy for her, and she made a lot of sense to me. Not that everything that she does makes sense, but I think she's also someone that acts on all of her intrusive thoughts and acts very spontaneously without a sense of consequence. And while I don't think that that is entirely admirable, I do think that the desire to feel like you're living a life that is your own is a fundamental desire that we all feel. And that I think is really human.
Wonderful. And exactly, that's what I loved about this performance. But also, I wanted to talk about the physicality. She changes the moment she sees Eileen. It's a physical reaction before the emotional. Can you talk about kind of that reaction, and do you feel that that impacts the tone, the first words that she says when she sees Eileen?
Yeah, I mean, I think Eileen changes everything. When you first see Hedda, you see a woman who's sort of sleepwalking, a woman who's between life and death, who frankly is unsure that she wants to continue to live. And then she hears Eileen's name, and immediately she's animated with life and a sense of purpose. And then again, when Eileen arrives at the party, I think that's when the film really begins in a lot of ways. I think it's a kind of relationship. There's this sort of magnetism between the two of them that I think is a kind of love. But I think also Eileen is such a foil to Hedda. In the original piece, it's Eileen Lovberg, a man. I think in this one, you get to see a portrait of a woman inside of what Nina Haas is doing, who, regardless of the sort of limitations of the time, is trying to live her own life and be in the world and love who she wants to love. And so she becomes this example for Hedda of a choice that she's frankly too afraid to make, too terrified to make. And I think that's the thing that is really kind of bittersweet and heartbreaking about their dynamic.
A wonderful performance, and thank you for the layers that you brought to it.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thanks, Dana.